Hello my fellow Misfortune fans and welcome to another episode of Iron to Diamond, the series in which I show you that elo hell does not exist. And I know it's Friday, so normally Friday I show you pro player Misfortune builds, but not much is happening in pro for Misfortune at the moment, so I thought I'd much rather feel like playing a Challenger Misfortune build instead. And I'm looking today at the Challenger player Good Yellow, who, plays, he sometimes, as you can see, even tries out my double lifesteal build in his Challenger games, but he is, well, historically speaking, a fan of Emax Arcane Comet Misfortune, and this is what I'm going for today. He experiments with, or this Morgana is in big trouble. She needs to flash, yes, and she needs to get away from that pit. So he experiments with the newly buffed, well, you might argue if it's a buff, but with the newly changed biscuits, and for Misfortune those are indeed buffed, and this is why I'm playing with them too. Well, he either goes for the biscuits or he goes for cheap shot for more damage, but not going biscuits forces you into going corrupting potion, and Doran's Blade is just so much easier to play. So if you're looking to pick up an easy Misfortune build, very easy to pressure, very easy to farm, strong early, strong mid game, decent late game, then I would suggest you go for this one. So W level 1, but then we Emax immediately, and you will see why in a second. Those players will not have fun in the enemy lane. So first of all, I need to make sure we get our minions. Morgana had a rough start here, so I needed to chill a little bit. Don't want to go 1v2. So Vayne will get level 2 before I do, is well, 100%, because we couldn't push with Morgana being base. What is she doing? Spell shield level 1, interesting. Okay, now we got our Make It Rain. Now we're no longer in this awkward push situation. We're going to start harassing them with biscuits. The thing is, with this build, you run out of mana in the lane phase rather quickly, but as long as you have your biscuits at minute 2, 4, and 6, you're pretty much never running out of mana, so no worries there. Kind of awkward with the bush here. It's okay. Can hard shove this wave, it's slow pushing anyway, so might as well get it under tower. Aatrox and Elise skirmishing in the jungle, but we cannot do much about that right now. Let's go for more harass. Arcane Comet is guaranteed to hit. By the way, E is inherently an extremely overpowered spell, and it's only balanced through mana cost, so as long as you can afford to pay for it. Aatrox is here, by the way. Nice block. That could have been worse, by the way. The wave crashes under tower. We lost a little bit of farm here, but it's alright. The only reason I walked up and autoed was because Blitzcrank Hook was on cooldown, by the way. But yeah, this lane phase is not going too smoothly right now. Blitzcrank is sitting in some of these bushes here. He's alone though. Morgana killed herself. I guess I have to live with that. Might as well recall, get double longsword. The wave will push sooner or later, but they cannot push as fast. Vayne without attack speed cannot push too quickly. That's enough. We need to hurry to get back to lane so we don't miss too much farm on the tower. With double longsword, we can easily farm all these minions, even while the tower is attacking them. We will lose one melee minion, and the cannon minion will tank enough shots that we get enough time to get there. Yeah. I got that one. I could have tried though. Without Q, you need to be wary of your auto attack being on cooldown. Ah, that was awkward. So yeah, we lost a little bit of farm there. Morgana is also probably auto-filled or off-roll at least. I think she's an AD carry main. And I got AD carry, obviously. Vayne did not get lifesteal, that was a huge mistake. She will pay for that. By the way, this account is already in Platinum MMR. We're one win away from entering Gold 1 promos, but every other player in my team is Platinum. Yeah, as long as I E-slow them, Morgana can hit her Q essentially for free. Morgana is a good support for Misfortune anyway, but with Emax, it's even better because of the synergies. Her Q is such a wide hitbox. Also, E is a surprisingly strong tool for controlling minion waves. This game is not looking too good, by the way. Don't have wards, which is an issue, but Aatrox is top lane, so right now we don't have to worry. Morgana needs to black shield herself, that's all. And she failed to do so. Blitzcrank dies though. At least that's what I hope. That's what I like to tell myself. Oh, I need to flash this actually. Wow, that was stupid of me. I should not have walked up there. Aatrox mid lane. But yeah, this Morgana is extremely bad. Nothing I can do about that, though. All I can do is try to not feed them any further and try to apply pressure with my abilities, which works decently fine. But this Blitzcrank wants to die, huh? Now with R, we might even be able to do something. Need to heal for the speed up. Was a good binding though. Aatrox loops around, we have a problem. Okay, auto E is not enough to clear the wave, it seems. Not yet. When we hit level 7 it will be. Still decently fine wave clear. We pushed it fast enough to the point where it got under tower with no problem. But yeah, as soon as you hit level 7 you get 4 points in E, which is enough damage for E auto to clear minion waves. Or to clear caster minions, that is. Not entire minion waves, unfortunately. But yeah, we're doing fine. Try to encourage my team in chat while I'm not busy doing anything else. Obviously we're not doing fine in the grand scheme of things, but you need to keep the morale up. I have longer range than you, Blitzcrank. Focus on cooldown, right? This Morgana though. Vayne needs to really watch her neck. Power of Emax. I need to still be very careful that I don't get hooked, but I can try to ER them in a second. Blitzcrank should die to that. Need to be very careful though. Alright, I will ER them in 1 second. When the minions are here. Is right now. That hit me? Really? It worked out, but that blitz hook hit me around the minion wave? That's nasty. I need to run. Aatrox is coming for me. He might even be fast enough. Okay, he's not. Alright, I need to try really hard to carry this game, but it might not be possible. I mean, look at my team. What's Elise doing? Also lost so much farm because of Morgana inting. And I'm in a max CS challenge, by the way. Yo, join my club. First link in the description. Earn some free RP with my sponsor. Let's grab 2 platings, I guess. We have Ghostblade active backup, so we're pretty safe. Yo, Morgana. The worst spell shields I've ever seen. That's Vayne heal. Okay, I got her. E does ridiculous damage, by the way. It does more damage per rank that you put into it than Q. Gets like plus 35 damage per rank. Need to retreat, by the way. It's super dangerous. Yeah. All of them are missing. Okay, they did Rift Herald. But you could also head towards Dragon, in which case we have a huge problem. Alright. So yes, this Misfortune build, ridiculously strong, but with an 0-3 top laner, 0-2 jungler, 1-5 mid, 0-4 support, I'm not sure if we can carry this on our small little Misfortune shoulders. I will try though, you know me. Morgana, why? Yeah, she's dead. Got my ulti in a few. Okay, Nico's here. Ulti is ready. I got Vayne. But still, pretty rough game. Yeah, despite all of this, we're only 10 CS behind. We'll see. Maybe... Well, the thing is, my team could easily still turn this, but the fact that their mental is so weak, pretty much mitigates this chance. Because the game is already lost in their heads. Weak-minded people. You see, E and auto instantly clears the backline. I will farm one more wave. With Ghostbed active, I'm pretty safe here. Not sure if and when I will upgrade boots and into which kind. Might be dead here. Going for Vayne. Yeah, no chance. Had I autoed the Vayne twice instead of autoing Blitzcrank once, it wouldn't have made much of a difference. Because I'm already dealing almost my entire AD worth, or attack damage worth, in love tap damage. So, yeah. That didn't work out. Pushing one more way. Well, I should have retreated as soon as I saw I was not alone in lane. Simply because of that. Because Blitzcrank can run me down. Sure. I had to try. But yeah, it was pretty fruitless. To be fair, I didn't have to try. I could have just retreated and gave them inhibitor. Well, at least I cleared the minion wave, which saved our inhibitor. So I think it might even be worth it dying here. It's a close call though. Dying is usually very bad, especially as an AD carry. But if you can save an inhibitor, not sure. I need my spell shield though, very badly. So yeah, I won't be upgrading boots until I get Edge of Night. Oh, come on. Okay, they're not chasing. Probably better. Need to be very careful. You see Blitz is already, or Nico is already looping around, looking for a play on me. Can't really ult Mordekaiser because he can't just escape to the Death Realm. They should not be chasing this. Super bad idea. Can't help him. Yeah, my entire team is literally inting. I'm not sure if it's even worth uploading. I'm pretty honest. Well, I say this every time. I won't upload stomps, and all of you keep telling me that you want to see proper games, and or all the games because you can even learn something from them. So I will upload this kind of like as an experiment, and you can tell me in the comments whether a game like this is actually worth uploading or not. Because part of you thinks it's not, but again, you always keep telling me that you want to see like all of those as well. I'm really not sure. Maybe you change your mind after you see these, or this game in particular. Should have blocked pickaxe there probably, but never mind. Not that it makes a difference at this point. There are almost auto minions too often to live that. Got my Edge of Night though. So you're telling me there is a chance? There probably isn't, simply because still they have a bad mindset, even though we just aced them. Maybe that gets him out of this mindset. Next item will be Mortar Reminder, I guess. We need healing reduction against Aatrox and Mordekaiser and Vayne. Against Vayne, not as badly, but still. It's there. Just defend base. If they take Baron, they take Baron. Can't do much about that. Morgana hits a binding. We might even be able to... Okay, never mind. She misses all of them. Sure. I guess that's game then. If we can't get a pick now, we lose too many objectives here. All our inhibitors, that is. That Q crit though. This build is very bad at clearing super minions, I have to tell you that. I hope he gets that. Oh, please. Need to defend base, cannot chase here. But Silas, as he, well, shows us, wants to lose this game, so he will chase. Well, with blue buff and red buff, you can actually clear. At least better than without them. We'll farm a few more waves, because we have to anyway, right? And then we can buy our item. Don't need to sell Dorans. It's a tough one. Yeah, they not come with Baron and we lose. Except for if I can just penta them outright. Look at that team. Look at the scoreboard, it's just poor. Kind of wasted my ulti there. I should have reacted earlier or not ulted at all. I think I just threw the game by ulting the Nico and not killing her. Yo guys, please stay at the towers. We cannot wave clear this, it's impossible, alright. Look at that damage though. Oh my goodness. Well, it's not really hard to outdamage those 4 NPCs, but even we outdamaged Nico by quite a mile. And 3.8k damage with Comet alone. Yeah, that's the interaction between E and Comet is just way too strong if you have the mana to afford it. Look at this, 0 and 6, 1 and 11, 1 and 9, 3 and 7, and we still managed to well, essentially play like we were hard winning. 11 and 3 and 3, those are not stats you normally get with a stomp like this. So if you're looking for a strong build that can make plays by itself and has an insane amount of burst damage, and bad wave clear against super minions, I must admit, then look no further. Just play this build, it's ridiculously strong. But if you want to see how to play Mana-Mune Misfortune instead, then click on the link on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb.